I truly believe that the San Antonio Spurs are a player away from being contenders. I believe that you need a few key pieces to be a contender. The first one is a great coach and a great front office, which they arguably have the greatest coach of all time, and they have a really good front office. The second is you need to have a lot of players who have been in the system, maybe not for a while, but in the sense that they know their roles and and they can be rotational players, either starting or bench. And I think that with, Richardson, Primo, you got Walker, Vassell, Zach Collins, Jock Landale, and even Keita Bates-Diop and Joe Wieskamp all make up, and Trey Jones all make up a really good core with Keldon Johnson, Dejounte Murray being arguably the two best scorers on this team right now, and Jokic Poeltl being one of the top 5. You just probably say the 5th best defensive center in the league and a top 15 center in the league in general. And that's what you need. The thing is you need 3 good scorers and a good center, or a good committee of centers. And I think with Jock Landale and Zach Collins, I think they could probably move on. I love Jock Landale. I would never move on from him. I think Jock Landale. And there's certain guys on this roster that you could package, and there's also Doug McDermott, which you need 3-point shooting. And I really believe that rebounding defense wins championships. Offense wins regular season games. And this team has shown that they can play good defense. They have the players to be versatile. And I really think that, again, if they can draft a guy like a Keegan Murray, that would be, I think, a game changer for them, because they would give a third good score for there, with Keldon Johnson and Dejounte Murray being Dejounte the 1, Keldon the 2, Keegan the 3, and then you have so many other guys who can score double-digit points. And even if they don't draft a guy like that, if they can make a trade, I'm not saying Chris Middleton, but a Chris Middleton-esque player, okay? A guy similar to Chris Middleton would be perfect. And the reason I say that is I would like to see them get a shooting guard or a small forward, with Keldon Johnson remaining playing at the power forward. I would love Poeltl to stay at center, Dejounte at point guard. But I would like to see either, and I like Devin Vassell and Joshua Primo, but imagine Primo, Vassell, Walker, Zach Collins as the four guys off the bench, okay? And even Trey Jones as the 5 guys. So Trey Jones, Primo, Vassell, Walker, and Collins off the bench. And you'd start Poeltl, Johnson, Murray, maybe McDermott, and this star player. And who would this star player be? I know, there are a lot of fishes in the sea, okay? And, I want to say that if you look at it here, you want a guy who's good at defense. Obviously, a Jimmy Butler, Chris Middleton, those guys aren't going to get traded, okay? And I think, personally, when I look at all the guys, I think a guy that we could see be traded this offseason, there's a plethora of people. There's Jeremy Grant, but I don't think Jeremy Grant is the ideal one, nor is Christian Wood, nor would a De'Aaron Fox or a John Wall, okay? I think it's definitely interesting to see a Pascal Siakam. Siakam right here is averaging 22 points a game, 8.5 rebounds, 5 assists, and he's a two-way all-star who plays the power forward position, but obviously he could be the power forward and Keldon can move to small forward with shooting guard, or play shooting guard and have Doug McDermott be small forward, and then Dejounte at the point and Jokic Poeltl at the center position. And the thing is I think he's a great player. And the reason why Toronto would be wise to cash in on Siakam's offensive excellence by bringing in other players. And, I think Siakam's a guy who's been in the trade rumors for a while. So I legitimately think they could get a guy like him. And I really think it should be a wing is the guy that they should be looking for. A Julius Randle would be nice. They could maybe get him for a penny on the dollar. But I think the best look would be either first, the first guy I mentioned, and Pascal Siakam. If you can't get him, maybe see if you can get Jeremy Grant or Julius Randle. I want to hear your guys' thoughts and if you guys agree with me. But that's basically the video, guys. I hope you guys do have a great day. That's basically it. Peace out. Like and subscribe.